Hi and welcome to the Outpost RV. My name is Phelan. Our cameraman here is Henry, and today we're going to show you the Palomino 2901. This is a fairly new floor plan. It is basically similar to the 8801 but on steroids. It's just much larger, it has heated holding tanks, it just has options that the 8801 does not have. We're going to get started here in the back today, but before we get started, there's a few things I want to talk about. This does come in two different colors on the outside. We have what they call the cool gray, which this is. Then we also have the white option. We order everything in cool gray for the simple fact that the gray color fiberglass is a better, stronger, more durable fiberglass than what the white is. The white is more like a Phylon, where this is more like a gel-coated fiberglass. So this is repairable at a fiberglass shop if you do damage it, where your Phylon is much harder to work with. Also, this does fit on a 3/4 ton or 1 ton truck with the short bed or the long bed. And we'll get into a little bit more of that as we move along. We're going to start here in the back. We do have your fold assist grab handle at your entry door. Also have what they call a friction hinge door. So you can see it's to withstand up to 20-mile-an-hour winds. You don't have the latches like we had in the past. Another thing that's also fairly new on these doors, you have an integrated shade now in the door window itself. You do have what they call the max bumper on the back. You do have storage compartments on each side, along with a step. And this step can be mounted in 3 positions. You have 2 tabs right here in the center. You have 2 more over on this side, so you can adjust it wherever you'd like. You do have the ladder to get up on the roof, so you do have a walkable roof. And it also comes with your rear awning. This is a power awning, so you can run it by a switch on the inside. You do have the integrated LED light out on the tube of the awning, and then you also have an adjustment here to adjust the pitch of the awning on each side to to have the rain run off. This does come with your power electric jacks on the outside. I'll show you the remote when we move to the inside, but you can run each jack individually or all 4 together, or if you want to run the 2 on the side or 2 on the back, or however you'd like. But it does come with a remote, electric jacks, and you also have your 30-pound LP tank. Down below is your dump station. This is, I'll talk about this before we get to the other side, but this, I'm going to call it a wing that you see here. If you have a short bed truck, your bed rail will come back to about in front of this wing here. Therefore, you can close this wing off into a compartment for additional storage on the other side only. The reason you can't do this side is because of the plumbing that's in the back here. If you have an 8-foot bed, your bed rail will come back into this cavity, therefore we can't utilize that for storage. On the inside, you can see your dump there on the bottom, and then up in the top corner, if you can see, if it's not too dark, there's 2 handles, a black and a gray for your black tank and gray tank. You do have your outside shower, which is hot and cold, and you'll have your outside speakers up at the top, so you do have your outside entertainment there if you'd like that. These are what they call frameless windows. Actually, these do open, and I think I might have the other side open. I'll get to that when we get to the other side. Your portable solar panel. If you do a lot of dry camping, there is a portable solar panel that you can plug into this port here to maintain your batteries on the inside. You do have your cable and satellite hookups, and here is a I blank what kind of, it's on-demand water heater. Woo! I blanked out on you there. On-demand water heater. This is also something new. Instead, we used to have the gas electric water heaters in the past. This is almost instantaneously. We're pretty excited about this new feature. You could turn on your water on the inside and you almost instantaneously have hot water, and it's endless amount of water. So very nice upgrade I think that they done on these. Very efficient. They are, I believe they said 60 or 70% more efficient than the water heaters that they had in the past on the gas side. So a nice upgrade there. You do have your 30 amp connection here. It does come with a detachable cord. That is a separate cord that plugs into this port. You have your freshwater, city water connection. City water is where you connect your water hose at the campsite. Freshwater is where you'd fill your freshwater holding tank if you do dry camping. Turn on the water pump on the inside. As we swing around here to the front, we also have a 7-way plug here. This is going to be identical to the one on your truck. So this cord does come along with it as well. It's what we call a double 7-way male cord. So you plug into this port, cord runs back, and you plug into the 7-way on your truck. That operates your tail lights, clearance lights, gives you power to the camper, and also through this port, your truck as you travel will charge your onboard batteries of the camper, as well as when you're plugged into 110 also charges your onboard batteries. So anytime you're plugged into 110 or your truck, it will charge your onboard batteries. Here's another solar panel port. This here is universal, so if you have any solar panel already, you can just alligator clip onto this port. Will charge your batteries on board. Have a 4-inch bumper on the front. This is just a spacer so this doesn't rub on the bed of your truck. And then we're going to swing around the front, show you a little bit the front cap. It does have an integrated windshield. This is a molded front cap, and this is not a window, it is a windshield, so it's very much like an automotive windshield. So have the integrated LED light at the bottom, and I did forget to open the window on this side. I was going to show you what that looks like, but these do open up on this side. You have 2 separate panels here, and it is what they call the frameless windows, so it looks very sharp. I believe that concludes the outside of the 2901, and now we'll move to the inside. On the inside, before I step inside, you'll see this raised floor. As you move to the inside, this is where your holding tanks are, so your heated and enclosed tanks would be in that cavity. As we move to the inside, we have your bathroom to the left, you have your refrigerator and linen closet or storage on the right, you have your dinette, your kitchen, and then your bed in the cab over. I think we'll start in the back today, just inside the door. We do have your refrigerator and linen closet, pantry, whatever you want to call it there in the back. Your furnace down below. This is your switch to turn on the remote for your power jacks on the outside. This does need to be turned on for your remote to work, and the cord that you see going back to your remote is only a charge line, so the remote can be unplugged and taken outside without the cord. That is only a charge line. You also have a battery disconnect switch, so if you put the unit in storage and want to not drain the batteries, you just hit the battery shut-off switch. So you do have a lot of nice deep storage here in the back, and you also have a wardrobe rod at the top if you'd like to utilize that. The refrigerator is a gas electric refrigerator. This does have your separate refrigerator and freezer compartment. You also have the bathroom on the opposing side. This is what they call a wet bath, so you have your toilet shower combo, nice large countertop with a sink, a medicine cabinet, and then you have a skylight and a bath fan in here as well. Now as we move on, the outside of the bathroom is your monitor panel. This here is where you would check the levels of your tanks, your batteries. You also have your water pump switch here and your awning, interior lights, exterior lights, your awning switches, and that so forth on there. Have your thermostat for your furnace. This is the switch for your LED light on the front cap, and this is your I guess your panel for your water heater to adjust the heating on it, turn it off, on, whatever you need to do there. Also, in the kitchen area, you have another pantry from floor, not quite from floor to ceiling. You have your converter box at the bottom, but you have a bank of 2 drawers. You have adjustable shelves on the inside, and this also has a wardrobe rod in there if you'd like to utilize it for that. Moving on to the kitchen side of things, we have your microwave in the overhead, and also your entertainment center. We'll get to that here in a little bit. And in the base cabinet, you have a drawer underneath the stove and a bank of 2 drawers in the base cabinet. The panel that you see there beside the oven is a false panel. This has a hinges at the top and the bottom. It is access so you can get in to do your water heater bypass. And because of the plumbing and wiring in there, by code, they cannot make that a door. It's got to be screws removed from the hinge to access that. Does have your oven along with a 3-burner stove top. Has your stove top cover. This is a bifold cover, so you fold this back out of the way. It is a 3-burner, and you have your double bowl kitchen sink along with a high-rise faucet. This does have your sink cover. And then also across from the kitchen is your dinette area. You do have a nice large window there. Have your dinette seat, a table which is removable from pedestals that it sits on. And moving up into the bed area, this is a 60 by 80 mattress. So this is a standard queen bed. And you have foot lockers on each side. Your entertainment center is here. This TV is on the arm, so you can swing this to the bed area or the dining room area. You do have your stereo right here, which is CD, DVD, Bluetooth compatible. You have a charging center with USB ports. And then you also have a cavity for storage. It has a false bottom on it, so you do have storage underneath there as well. And then you have your foot lockers, gives you more storage. Your headboard at the front, and there you can see the window. This does have a privacy curtain you can roll down and snap into place, giving you privacy there. Also has a fantastic fan vent above the bed. And then more foot locker storage on this side, along with a wardrobe. This also has a wardrobe rod at the top, along with a false floor. You can see the handle right there. So if you'd like to hang longer clothes, you can flip that up and it'll hang down into that cavity, or you can utilize it as storage under there. Does have a privacy curtain in the bed area. And I believe that concludes the inside of the 2901. I'm going to do one more brief walkthrough. You'll also notice it does have surround sound in here, so you do have speakers throughout, so it has a pretty good system in here for that. Again, in the back, just one more brief walkthrough. You have your bathroom on one side, reefer on the other. You have your dinette kitchen, and then your bed up front. We are the Outpost RV. You can contact myself or Henry at 866-338-9845. Again, my name is Phelan, and thank you for watching.